And now, ladies and gentlemen, podcast Morning. Greetings, everybody. This is Morning Eggnog. My name is James Font. With me, as always, Caleb Font.
Oh, good morning, everybody.
Why are you laughing, Caleb?
Oh, because we're just being stupid in the morning, and it's so much fun. I love this podcast so much.
That's a great podcast name. Stupid in the morning. Get ready to be really stupid in the morning.
Some people like to add brain cells in the morning. We like to decrease them.
I accidentally tapped on Instagram, and I don't know what this is, but it's Linus Tech Tips.
I like those. They're very pretty.
What is it?
It looks expensive.
I don't know. If you're on the video podcast, just look at my phone right now. Anyways, so Caleb.
Yes.
Did
every freaking time.
So Caleb.
Yes. Let's try that again. One more time.
So Caleb.
Here I am.
Here am I, Lord. It is I, Lord. Caleb, recently you have been, you've been doing more stretches, haven't you? You haven't been like doing a workout like push-ups and crunches and stuff. Really.
No, it's mainly stretching because I've noticed it changes the way I walk.
That's
when I
interesting.
stretch.
Changes your whole gait.
No, not my gait. It changes the direction my leg wants to travel.
What?
Okay, so my right...
Yes, please explain. I'm very confused.
Okay, so when I stand like this. Okay?
You're a flat-footed boy.
I'm a flat-footed person. And then when I walk, my one leg is actually in a little more than my right leg. And so when I walk, it's kind of like... But when I stretch and I work out my legs and I stay consistent at it for at least a couple weeks, I've noticed that I can bring my feet in and it doesn't hurt. Like
That's interesting.
So I can actually bring my legs in properly.
So doing your version of yoga helps a lot.
I prefer man stretching.
Man stretching. Do you wear yoga pants when you man stretch?
No, I don't wear pants.
Oh.
I wear shorts.
Glad I'm never coming to your house in the morning.
I wear shorts because pants tend to
bunch up things.
Yeah, they're just not the way I prefer to exercise in the morning.
I don't blame you.
Like running in cold weather, yeah, wear a pair of pants. But
speaking of which, we need to start running again.
Yeah,
it's getting kind of warmish. Come on, Caleb. We're both not happy with our running ability.
This is true.
I don't know if that is making sense. Anyways,
the thing I've heard is that you have to stay in, like, okay, if you want to save somebody's life and they're swimming, drowning, or if you have to run to go save somebody, would you be able to save them?
That's a big maybe for me.
I'm sorry, folks. Some of you will die. Some of you will live.
If there's multiples,
others may die.
If there's multiple, they're all going to die.
I'm willing to make.
I'm not willing to run for you, okay?
I love Farquaad.
Oh, right. That took a minute.
Some of you may die. That's a sacrifice I'm willing to make. That's just...
It's a great line.
Shrek is an amazing movie. Anyways, go ahead.
Hey, now.
Whoa.
There it is.
Whoa.
I got the hair.
Whoa. Stay that away from my coffee.
So anyways, the reason I asked that, Caleb, is how many push-ups have you done in the past in one go? Did you ever do many push-ups?
40.
40. You used to be able to do 40.
In one set.
So I, back in, when was this memory shared from? From 6 years ago. So 2014.
Was that before you were married?
Yes.
That would make a lot of sense.
Way before I was married. I was able to do, according to this Facebook post, I was able to do 45 push-ups plus 10 diamond push-ups, 100 crunches, 50 leg lifts, and a 1-minute plank. And I tried to do it twice a day. And then I said, ow. And then I realized that's really not much of a workout at all.
Yeah. Most people are like, okay.
Yeah, that's what I said. I said, wow, I still was never in shape, ever. I've never been in shape. But, so I used to be able to do 45 push-ups at one time. I'm not there anymore. I maybe could do possibly 20. Maybe.
I could do 20.
Ugh. But according to this website, topendsports.com, the most push-ups per minute, with a record holder of 140 push-ups in 1 minute, Glenn Tenvor claimed the Guinness World Record for the most push-ups. The recordholders.org website states that the record claims up to 199 push-ups in 1 minute has been made. However, they do not continue to publish these record claims because it became impossible to judge how the correctness of the technique mixed with the speed.
I would agree with that.
Because gravity's not that fast. To be able to push up and
I feel like
fall
that's
back down.
one of the like cheater push-ups. You know, like you're like 1, 2, 3. Yeah, look at me go.
I'm doing push-ups.
It looks really weird from this angle.
But the camera's just sideways and you're on the wall. All right, so the most nonstop push-ups, the world record for the number of the nonstop push-ups is, guess, Caleb.
What?
Nonstop push-ups. Like they started doing push-ups and then they didn't stop.
No, 1,500. 1,500 push-ups.
The world record for the most number of nonstop push-ups is 10,507 by a guy from Japan, which was achieved in October 1980, breaking the previous record of 7,650.
Wow, he crushed it.
And it was only 3 years before. Now, the most push-ups in 1 hour, the Guinness World Book of Records lists the most push-ups in an hour is 2,220 by a guy from the UK and was achieved in 2015. And he broke the previous record of 1,874, again, crushing the competition.
Gosh.
Now, the most push-ups for 24 hours was set by a man from the U.S. It was achieved 1993, 46,001. Push-ups in 24 hours.
What is wrong with these people?
I don't know, but then the comments down below this article is, my best is 64 push-ups. I did it at home because it's more of a muscular endurance than muscular strength for me. I did 1,500 in 43 minutes. Then I got bored. Sure you did, buddy. Sure you did. And there's a bunch more comments, and people are silly. I only need to get 10,000. So I've only managed to get 40 consecutive, but considering I'm only 10 weeks ago, I could only get 5. Now my next goal is 10,000.
Yeah, that's the thing, is if you add 5 push-ups every week.
Yep. And you can do a lot more push-ups because it's an endurance thing. You just have to keep building on building and building.
Yeah, plus you have to get past your brain blocks. It's amazing what the brain does. It's like, okay, stop. No, stop that. That's enough.
It's like,
what are you doing?
It's like in the inspirational movie. Oh crap! I can't remember the name of it.
Oh crappo.
Oh crappo.
This is the movie title.
Oh crappo.
That sounds like a great inspirational movie.
It's the Christian.
Oh crappo.
It's that Christian movie. The It's a football movie.
Facing the Giants.
Facing the Giants. When
they blindfold
what is that?
dude.
The turtle walk? What's it called?
I forget. The death walk or
whatever.
something.
There's some guy. There's a guy hooked on the back of this other guy, and they're like, one more yard, and it's very inspirational. And I cried a little bit. I've never cried in my life, but I would have cried if I had a soul.
If I cried a little bit, it would have been then.
But that was
that was actually probably one of the best.
That was a pretty good and motivational
Christian movie moments.
It was pretty
I would
good.
say.
Those guys made the best Christian movies, which isn't saying a whole lot, but...
Well, no, have you seen Mom's Night Out?
Oh yeah, Mom's Night Out is a Christian movie.
Mom Night Out was
I forget that's a Christian movie.
Freaking hilarious movie. They did an excellent job.
That was a Christian movie.
Yeah. It was a good...
Forgot about that.
Yeah. It's a really good movie. That was probably one of my favorite Christian movies of all time.
I can agree with that. Courageous was hilarious.
Courageous, they did a good job.
It was great, and then they had some really, really wonky moments.
Yeah, it was just some...
It's just people not knowing how to act, and it's very funny. And I don't know saying that I know how to act, but it's very interesting when you can tell that people don't know how to act.
I like the back seat when the Mexican dude is in the back seat with the bad guy, or the...
Oh, shoot, I don't remember that scene.
You don't remember this?
No, I haven't seen that movie in a long time. We should watch all of their movies and do a Christian movie review.
Oh my goodness. Okay, yeah, we could probably
set up a couple nights in a month. We're in quarantine, which we shouldn't be together, but here we are.
Yeah, James is still working. I got a cold at the very wrongest of moments. So I'm going to be off for another probably week.
Woohoo!
Yep. So my wife is like, hey, are you ready for the honeydew list?
And then she smacks out this huge scroll and it rolls down the steps
See,
dramatically.
I would actually probably be better with that if she was like evil like that. But no, she's like all giddy and happy.
She's like, hey.
She's like, she's recording it. Exactly. That's exactly what she's recording it. And she's like, we're doing project together.
So Caleb, did you bring anything for us today?
Heck no, I didn't bring anything with me today.
Well, I guess we can talk about one more thing that is workout oriented.
Oh, James, what is with you and working out?
Well, I want to do it, but I can't, so I just have to read about other people doing it.
Oh, what is this?
This is the man plank, the plank man. Man who does plank. Man who does most plank.
Why did he do it in his underwear?
I don't know. I didn't want to know that, but I watched the video.
I guess that's less weight.
Yeah, it's less weight. So who knows? So
I'm more like running short. Who cares? Anyways,
sorry. A former U.S. Marine just broke the plank record, and he's 62 years old.
It's ridiculous. It's so cool.
George Hood is single-handedly redefining age stereotypes with his most recent Guinness World Records accomplishment in Chicago, Illinois. The former U.S. Marine special agent and supervisory special agent, DEA special agent, whatever. He was mad at people who did drugs. Is no stranger to record breaking and has just set a remarkable fitness record for the longest time in a plank position, male, at an incredible time of 8 hours, 15 minutes, and 15 seconds. Caleb, what's the longest plank you've ever done in your entire life?
Maybe a minute.
See, I've only done probably a minute, maybe a minute and a half. And then I asked my wife, and she said, yeah, I've done a 5-minute plank. And I was like, what is wrong with you? She said, well, in volleyball practice, they would all do a plank. The entire team would do a plank. And if someone fell down, the rest of the team had to continue doing a plank till they got back up.
Oh.
So she did, maybe it was a 3 to 5 minute plank. I can't remember. But that's incredible to me.
That's actually really neat. See, in basketball, it was...
You start punching people in the locker room if they start dropping during plank time.
For us, it was free throws. So if you missed your free throws, everybody had to run.
In order to properly train for this 8-hour event of him doing a plank, the athlete underwent several training camps and fitness regimens, including doing 674,000 sit-ups.
Oh.
270,000 push-ups, and a practice attempt which lasted 10 hours and 10 minutes in 2018. In total, he did around 2,100 hours of planking in preparation for his recent attempt. George's new record-breaking time was inspired by 515 Fitness, who co-sponsored the event, a gym that was established to address mental illness through exercise and support.
That is nuts.
So this man is incredible. Could never do a plank for more than about a minute and a half. I really kind of don't want to do a plank at all. It's mostly because I have a very, very weak core and I need to work on that.
Thank you for sharing today, James. We appreciate your honesty and openness.
I appreciate the support here, Caleb, here on the Morning Eggnog podcast.
Yes. And now for our next caller.
Hello, my name is Timmy. Anyways, so Caleb, if you have nothing else to offer us today.
I came so prepared today.
Hey, you're me last time we recorded.
I know. See, James and I.
This is why you need a 2-person podcast.
This is why you need a 2-person podcast, because we do our podcast like we do our Rainbow Six Siege.
We just jump right into it and die immediately.
Sure, yeah, something like that. Usually what happens is when I'm really good, James sucks. And when I am awful, James is the best.
It's very interesting.
And we balance each other out somehow.
It works.
We're like a really wonky teeter-totter.
Be sure to follow us on Facebook, Instagram for latest updates on what the podcast is going to do. If you want to listen to us audibly, you have iTunes, Google Play, PodBean, Thank you so much for joining us. Have a wonderful morning, noon, or night.
See ya.
Good Lord.
I spilled coffee on my pants.